Wonderful program for you. Before we do that, we want to thank very special guests and dignitaries in the audience tonight. We want to thank the Excellency Anthony W.J. Phillips Spencer, Ambassador of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, and his lovely wife, Miss Phillips Spencer. We also want to thank Miss Joan Brammer, the Public Affairs and Cultural Attaché of the Embassy of Trinidad and Tobago. We also want to thank Miss Listra Hines and the Embassy staff and friends who made this show possible. Tonight's performance is a Sister Cities collaboration presented in part by the Embassy of Trinidad and Tobago and Curious Caravans, DC Curiosity, and Adventure Seekers. We have a special treat for you tonight. How many people are here to hear some beautiful Steelpan music? I said, how many people are here to hear some Steelpan music? Wonderful. My name is Chris Bobolia with DC Curiosity and Adventure Seekers, and I'll be your MC for the evening. First on the stage right behind me, all the way from Trinidad and Tobago, we are proud to introduce the Queen's Royal College Steelpan Ensemble. Make some noise for them. Now, the Queen's Royal College Steelpan Ensemble is a program of the renowned Queen's Royal College in Trinidad. The college itself is the second oldest secondary school in Trinidad and Tobago and is regarded as the country's bastion of secondary school education. The Steel Ensemble is led by Miss Maureen Clement. Miss Maureen. And she is the founder of the Entertainers Music School in Arouca, Trinidad. As the performers enter the stage, we want to remind you that after the performance, we invite the whole audience to not only get up and dance, but we also would like to invite you to our Pan Petting Zoo right after the performance. You're just going to go right through those doors, and some lovely students and teachers are going to show you all about the Steelpan, and you can ask all the questions that you want. Anyway, without further ado, we have the Queen's Royal College Steelpan Ensemble. They're going to be presenting a diverse compilation of music that is sure to thrill you. They begin tonight with Va Piancero from Nabucco by Giuseppe Verdi, with an arrangement and conduction by musical director Maureen Clement. Then they play Master Blaster by the great Stevie Wonder, arranged by Maureen Clement, followed by Conga by Enrique Garcia and the Miami Sound Machine, arranged by former director Corice Graham, and finally, I Want You Back by the great Michael Jackson, arranged by Maureen Clement. Now, ladies and gentlemen, give a warm welcome to our first performers again, the Queen's Royal College Steelpan Ensemble, led by music director Maureen Clement.
Put your hands together again, ladies and gentlemen, for the QRC Steelpan Ensemble. Wasn't that phenomenal, folks? That's Steelpan, a musical instrument originating from Trinidad and Tobago and brought all the way across the ocean here to Washington, D.C. We are so happy to have some of Trinidad's finest musicians here tonight. Standing here with me, we're going to just try to get in front of the stage. Standing here with me, we have one of the young gentlemen, the QRC Steelpan captain, Joshua Chambers. Now, Joshua, can you tell me how long you and your peers have been playing Steelpan?
Well, first of all, I would just like to say it's a pleasure being here on behalf of the band and behalf of Trinidad and Tobago. So I just want to say thanks. Right, so basically the whole band has been playing for approximately, since I was in the band, approximately 6 years. And it's been a great privilege playing for lovely people, not just in Trinidad, but abroad, just like here in USA. It's a big privilege. Thank you very much.
Now, I hear that you are a budding composer, correct? And an arranger yourself. Can you tell me what your favorite thing is about the Steelpan?
Well, to be honest, if we were to play a soca song right now, the audience reaction would answer my question, to be quite honest. Yeah. So, Steelpan is just a magnificent instrument. It has a lot of powers, superpowers. I mean, I can't really put it into words because it's just amazing. You all could agree with me.
Wonderful, wonderful. Yes, Steelpans are actually made from 55-gallon industrial steel drums, and they're the only instrument made to play in the Pythagorean musical cycle of fourths and fifths. The modern pan that you see here on the stage is the only chromatically pitched percussion instrument made in the 21st century. That's right. Fired in the heart of Trinidad and Tobago. Now, standing here with me is internationally renowned performer and teacher, Miss Maureen Clement. Please give her a wonderful round of applause again. Now, Miss Clement, you have some excellent young musicians, aren't they great? Now, what is your vision for these students?
Well, I would like them to be fluent music readers. Some of them are not yet fluent. They read a little, but fluent music readers as well as skilled on the instrument to the point that they would wish to do it for a career, really.
Yes, they are talented. They are very talented. Now, yes, you have played all over the world and have really brought acclaim to the Steelpan, and you have taught recorder and voice and piano and also music theory. So how do you compare lessons in Steelpan to other traditional instruments like, say, the violin?
Well, there are similarities and there are differences. First off, we do teach the pan in the same way as the other instruments, that is through music theory, learning to read your music and building your skill while you're building your reading skill as well. But what the pan also brings is the ability to teach by rote, because it is a visual instrument, especially for those larger pans where there are more drums. It's easier to teach by rote, and learning by rote means learning memorization, which is a very good skill for a musician, learning to play from memory, learning to sequence notes, and they're taught by sequencing methods. So learning by rote is the difference, but we do similar teaching.
Wow, you heard it right there, folks. It's not that hard to play the Steelpan at all. It only takes 6+ years of training, is that right? Just 6 years. Man. Okay, thank you so much, Miss Clement, and give the QRC Steelpan Ensemble another warm, wonderful round of applause. Now, lining up behind me, we have the Positive Vibrations Youth Steel Orchestra, which is based locally here in Prince George's County. So you too can learn to play the Steelpan. The group was founded by Lorna Green in 1996 as part of her Cultural Academy for Excellence, known as CAFE. Now, Miss Green, who is here tonight, Miss Green, can you wave your hand?
She's back there, ladies and gentlemen. Feel free to speak with her. Miss Green is right there. She's an award-winning educator. She has a passion to ensure that all students have the opportunity to learn and to provide a safe and nurturing environment for them to grow and succeed. Cafe is an after-school STEAM program and Saturday Academy for ages 6 through 18. Their Positive Vibrations Steel Orchestra is led by the internationally known Steelpan performer and arts educator Josanne Francis, artistic director, who is also an artist in residence at Strathmore for the 2017 and 18 season. Give her a hand. Now, Positive Vibrations Youth Steel Orchestra today, they will be playing a few pieces all arranged by Miss Francis. The first piece will be Steel Band Times by the renowned Trinidad and Tobago musician, composer Andre Tanker. Then they will play In the Mood by American big band music and composer Glenn Miller. And then the very famous Can by Jacques Offenbach, arranged and conducted by Miss Josanne Francis. And finally, Fantasy by one of the most successful bands of all time, Earth, Wind and Fire. Make some noise! Now, ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm, wonderful welcome to the Positive Vibrations Youth Steel Orchestra. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise again for Cafe. Weren't they wonderful? The Positive Vibrations Steel Youth Orchestra right here from Prince George's County. I told you you're in for a treat, right? Now we're going to bring both ensembles together. We're going to do a 24-pan collaboration. But before we do that, we want to talk to some of the students from Cafe. With me, we have one of the students. What's your name?
Hannah Brown. Hannah Brown.
And Hannah, can you tell us what have been your experiences with the Cultural Academy for Excellence?
Well, I've been in Cafe for 10 years now, and it's been life-changing. My grades have never been better, and I just love Cafe. We've traveled all up and down the East Coast into Trinidad 2 years ago, and recently we did an exhibit at Princeton University where we showed everyone the physics of the Steelpan. So like we have the petting zoo outside. We had something like that, but we showed the actual physics of the Steelpan. So Cafe has been a great part of my life for the last 10 years.
Wonderful. And how did you learn how to read music?
My wonderful instructors over the years have taught me how to read music, and I'm currently on a music theory level of level 5.
Wow. Yes, give a wonderful round of applause again for her. Yes, and we have another student. Sir, what's your name? Please step up.
My name is Jonathan Castro, former player.
Wonderful. And Jonathan, you play multiple instruments, correct?
I play cello, four cello, and drums.
Wonderful. And then can you tell us a little bit about the other musicians besides your own renowned artistic director, Josanne Francis, that you've played with through the Cultural Academy for Excellence?
Let's see. We have Liam T., David Rudder, Victor Provost, Etienne Charles, the George Washington Chorale, and then we have jazz singer Akua Ulrich. So, hey. We're everywhere.
Yes, you heard it, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, the Cultural Academy for Excellence is located in Prince George's County. It is a nonprofit organization that focuses on STEAM education and has this wonderful Positive Vibration Steel Orchestra that you and your family can be a part of. Ages 6 to 18 are welcome. Now, please put your hands together for this 24-pan collaboration of the Queen's Royal College Steelpan Ensemble and the Positive Vibration Steel Orchestra. They will be playing Full Extreme, the 2017 Trinidad and Tobago Soca Road March, winning song by the Ultimate Rejects. Please enjoy. And remember, after the show, we will have an instrument petting zoo, and we look forward to seeing you at another show very soon. Enjoy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Give a warm, wonderful round of applause again for the Queens Royal College Steelpan Ensemble and the Positive Vibrations Youth Steel Orchestra. Take one more bow. Ladies and gentlemen, we are so happy that we could present this dynamic evening of Steelpan for you. We want to thank the Kennedy Center for their 365-day performances here on the Millennium stage. Once again, we want to acknowledge His Excellency, the Ambassador of Trinidad and Tobago, his lovely wife, and the staff of the embassy. They're right there. We want to thank the Cultural Academy for Excellence. We want to thank Curious Caravan. And we are so happy that you are here. We want to thank QRC for coming all the way from Trinidad and Tobago. Okay, well, we hope you have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for coming, and get home safely.